Good evening, everybody. It's Sunday night, my friends, and I am back. Oh, we got a busy night ahead of us, my friends. So, I have been a busy bee, off camera here, trying to prep for this stream. We didn't have any live stream yesterday because I had prior engagements to attend to. Worked out quite well, honestly. But we are back tonight, and I have a mission. My mission is finish the narrative of Graveyard Keeper, which we are getting there very quickly, and then we'll probably jump back into some Tides of Tomorrow. So let's see what we've got here. But welcome on in, everybody. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. Hope you're all 400 days. Wow. Hope you're all healthy and happy and all those things, kicking butt, taking names, getting things done, and enjoying life along the way. All right, friends. So we got a couple bases to cover here. First of all, the Talking Skull. We're up to 80 tavern quality. We got one more quality that we can do, and then it's maxed out. I've already hit the achievement for 80. So great stuff. We'll have new tavern tables and stuff, which I needed for some of the to progress some things. We have one more artifact to give to Jerry here, and it's a brick from the church. That's the final thing for this DLC, I believe. But I want to show you the ones that I did off camera so that we can all be up to speed. And I mean, this is the nice thing about this particular one is that we can rewatch the rewatch the story as it was. So where did we leave off? We left off at I believe Long Live the Master, the New God. I think we did that on camera. Did we do that on camera? I know we did Long Live the Master on camera. Not Your Dad Anymore, I think is the last one we did. So we'll do The New God. We'll rewatch this one, whether we've already done this one or not. 2 years later. Where's the master? Even Chain never kept me waiting this long, Creswold. Maybe he's sick. What kind of sickness do messiahs usually get? Where's the master? We want the master. I think we did watch this one last time. Hey guys, I don't get it. We're waiting for somebody. Yeah, this was the last one we did, I think. It's alright, we'll recap it. Citizens, unbearable sadness has befallen us. Our master's dead. No, how could this be? Hey guys, I don't get it. Who's dead? Alas, the priests of the ancient god have killed him. Yes, but do not despair, for he is still with us. His pure soul ascended into the heavens, and now he's become our new god. The new god. With his dying breath, he declared Jove his viceroy and your king. As for me, I'm his pontiff. Yes, Pontiff Lucius. New god, the king? Somebody pinch me. But as we are a democratic monarchy here, it is you, my subjects, you must choose. We will forgive those pagans. Will we forgive those pagans who killed our father, our teacher, our beloved master? No forgiveness, never. Hey guys, I got it. Let's kill them all. Let it be so. I obey your will, my beloved subjects. So I, King Jove, declare a holy war. Okay. Excuse me. Alright. This one was the clay jar. I don't think we showed this one yet. I pulled that in. So 5 years before the ancient curse. So Or maybe we did do this one. I don't remember. We'll take care of it again then. Alright, wow, let's burn some more. They burned down epic. Well done, a whole minute faster than a chapel. Like they say, any fool can put out a fire, but starting one is a real art. Onward, men, in the name of King Jove and a new god. For a new god, leave us, Pontiff Lucius. Aren't you coming, Herodric? You're looking rather pale. Maybe it's because we burned down the village and slit 200 throats? Gee, what am I going to tell her? How can I look her in the eyes again? Oh, brother, we're having a meltdown. You're having a meltdown. We both promised to serve the master. It's his will. A good soldier follows orders. Cresvold, what if she's already been captured? Come on, the cowardly priestesses would be the first to escape to the swamps. Anyway, let's get moving. If nothing else, we'll need to find you a new chick. That shouting. Is that Diggus? Dad! Goes. Okay. All in vain. High priestesses, please don't be upset, but the village is destroyed. Half of us were taken prisoner, the rest were killed. We already know, my friend. Go now, rest and feed your family. What? Go grab your swords and fight. We must take revenge, Bella. My dear Clotho, what's the point of that? Look. Dad's been badly wounded. Somebody help him. Roderick, ha! What a pleasant surprise. Before I tear out your eyes and tongue, tell me, why'd you do it? Because of Jane. I love her, but the ancient god forbids. What? This is all about love? Amazing. Unbelievable. Nevertheless, it's all in vain. Herodric Jane was captured and is about to be executed. Take care of my dad. Diggus, I ordered you to tuck away some golden apples from the Tree of Wisdom. I managed to hide 3, and I had to eat the other 2. Clotho, he's bleeding to death. Yes, Bella, it would be most unfortunate if Diggus, who has grown so wise, suddenly died. You must invent a ritual for us, Apple Eater. Ritual that will kill all our enemies at once. Write the Necronomicon, then we will heal you. Okay, now, these are definitely ones I did off camera. Again, same 5 years before the Ancient Curse. I take it you killed the guards on the upper floors, Roderick? Impressive. Guys, go get some beer for the 4 of us. You'll have to cut off my legs, Cresvold, or I will march on. You don't understand. You think Jove and Lucius don't know who saved Diggus? If you rescue Chain, they'll declare you a traitor and a heretic. Brother, let's sit together, have a beer, and talk it over. Just like old times. It'll never be like old times, Cresvold. Brother. My brother would have helped me rescue Chain. Chain? Oh, hi, Birdie. Honey, what did they do to you? Oh, Hari, is that you? It's over, my love. You're free. Here, take my hand. Remember my promise? We're together at last. We can be happy. Hari, we happy? Happy? Yeah. I know everything went to hell, and it's all my fault, but in the end, our love is what's really important. Ari, dear, look around. Love? The whole world is ruined. Tell me, is it right for such love to exist? Forgive me, my dear, but I can't. Okay. And the Ancient Bridge. 3 years before the Ancient Curse. My subjects, we've fought for many long years, and citizens, nobody's seen a piece of paper with some writing? No? So there you have it. The pagans and their ancient god are no more. Let their remnants lurk among the swamps. The war is over. I, King Jove, thank you all. You're free. Wait, there's one last thing. We must destroy the ancient bridge. Pontiff Lucius, but then how will we be able to go to the land of the dead? We don't need to. Our way now leads to the sky realm of the new god. Okay, could you describe that process, or technically? It's too complicated. I'll describe it in a special holy book. So let's destroy the bridge. Who among us is courageous enough? I repeat, whose faith is strong enough? Bloody quitters. And look upon me, the new god. I sacrifice this final symbol of the old faith. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Close your eyes 2 years before the ancient curse. Ouch! Ah! No! Ah! No more, please, no more! Ouch, that hurts. Do it again. Good news, Roderick. Today is your final torture session. King Jove ordered you burned as a heretic. Well, thank God. I'll warm up at least. This apartment, it's a little cold down here, Lucius. Cool. In any case, I have my offer for you. Rather than throwing you in the fire, I'll let you be bishop and give you anything you want. Just answer one question. Where's their swamp camp? I'd rather become barbecue than be your bishop, Lucius. So I see. We'll see if your sense of humor helps you tomorrow, Roderick. I'm so sorry I didn't come earlier. They wouldn't let me. I heard you came up to them and gave yourself up. But why? A good soldier follows orders, so don't let it trouble you. What's new, Griswold? Oppression, trials, executions. It's the same thing every day. The people are scared. Some have even left the town. And, the walking dead have appeared around our cemeteries. What a glorious new world that we helped to build. Roderick, what the hell? I don't want to see you burning on the bonfire. And you'll just have to close your eyes, Griswold. And then I deserve death. I think that's the next one there. And finally, concerning the invasion of the Walking Dead, I, King Jove, hereby forbid everyone from speaking of thinking that it could be because we destroyed the ancient bridge. I decree that you believe it's the new god's wrath because the pagans still live. Burn them! Burn them all! Traitor, be a good fellow and repent before you die. Well, yes, I do deserve death. I'm a traitor indeed. I couldn't be with my beloved because of the ancient god. Then I helped summon the Master from the portal. Heresy! The Master came down to us from the sky and answered to our prayers. I grow tired. Burn him and let's go home. Wait, Horadric's right. The Master appeared from the portal. I saw it myself. Cresvold, stop. How dare. Also, the Master rejected all religion. How could he become a god? Heresy! Treason! Guard, seize Cresvold! Lucius, your face looks so funny when you yell. Oh, what happened? I can't see. Roderick, stop twitching. I'll cut off your arm instead of the rope. Cresvold, I'm blind. As usual, I rescue him from the fire and still he's not satisfied. Bingo. So we're gonna run or wait around for him to get the sight back? The Last Hope, 2 years before. The Ancient Curse, or I guess Ancient Contract. Clotho, sister, let's go home. We'll talk and then we'll get you a sedative. We've betrayed our god, Bella, and all must be punished. All of us. Clotho, killing 1,000 people at once is a bad idea. It sure is. That's why I'll read the spell 3 times, so we'll kill 3,000 at once. Everything is ready. Time for a Necronomicon. What? My lord? Did I misread the page? My former priestess, how dare you trouble me? No, it wasn't me. I'd never... Digus tricked me. This ritual was supposed to kill our foes. She is right, ancient god. I switched the ritual so I might speak to you. Listen to me. You are our last hope. The ancient bridge is destroyed. Our dead remain here as zombies. They're killing people, and nobody can stop the madness. This no longer concerns me, mortal. Really? Soon there won't be anybody left to pray to you, and then you'll vanish. You already grow weak, otherwise you could have resisted my ritual. Besides, your eye is twitching. Alright. So, the contract is ready. The ancient contract. The contract is ready. When you sign it, this world will be bound by it. If the contract is violated, the ancient curse will return. We are ready. Then begin, as we rehearsed. Peace, not war. Faith, not heresy. Oops, sorry, he's mute. Freedom, not prisons. Forgiveness, not revenge. Hope, not despair. And the ships of the dead, not walking dead. The guarantor of the contract is the Graveyard Keeper. All signers are immortal as long as the contract is valid. And the last one, the truly guilty men, will be punished. Their lost souls will be bound to their dying flesh forever. Oh, I truly don't envy those truly guilty men. And you'll have to rebuild the village again, but remember about fire safety. Father, you make it sound like you're leaving. Religious conflicts, bloodthirsty priestesses, and red-eyed gods are too much at my age. Plus, there's still so many sweets I must try. Okay. Now, we have, I think that's the... Yes, okay, now we have just one more thing. Give him the brick from the church. The first keeper is about to arrive. We're running out of marble. The beams are wobbly. Half of the brigade is off drinking, and Creswald hasn't delivered the nails. Not a good start. Chain? I'm sorry to trouble you, Roderick, but Bill and I, could we settle beside the village? Of course. And Clotho? Clotho is... She's ill. Mentally ill. She'd better stay away in the swamp. Thank you, and goodbye. Jane, wait a minute, please. I haven't thanked you. For what? I don't understand. The stone Creswald used to blind guards during the execution. It was your magic stone. You rescued me. Sorry, Roderick. I really need to go. I'll never forgive myself, Jane. We've done too many terrible things. But now eternity waits us. Maybe we could try to fix what can be fixed together? Enough! Now find a big club and smash this machine. Jerry, could you at least explain one thing? You still don't understand? Okay. I am Jove. But I helped people. I gave them a future. I avenged the master. The bridge. It was Lucius' idea. Why did they punish me? Maybe the machine will give us an answer? No chance. There aren't any more artifacts on the list. Yes, but... Well, there's one more ancient thing we could use. Really? And what's that? A magical skull. I didn't know you had a... You've got to be kidding. No way. No way. Why not? There's no other way to learn the truth. "5 years before the ancient contract. Jove, are you sure it's the right time? Yes, Lucius. The whole town is his domain. His work is done. We don't need him anymore. Our poor master is running late. He must have found out and he'll come here with the guards. Our merciful master will come to arrest us? What nonsense. What if he doesn't come at all? Oh, he'll come. He must do everything that we asked the portal for. Have you forgotten? We asked it for the power to rule the people. Has the time come? The time is now. Do you know what awaits? I know everything that has happened and will happen, bro. I'm sorry, Master. I'm sorry, too, Your Majesty. Do it, guys. King Jerry, what you seen in the bathhouse? You saw that one coming, didn't you? Holy sorry, not remembering was such a great gift. Jerry? Jerry? Jerry, are you still alive? Don't you think that's a strange question to be asking a skull? By the way, I remembered something interesting. After the war, Lucius and I stole part of royal treasure and buried it somewhere nearby. In case of rebellion. Well, then we definitely need to check it out. Why not? Alright. So there's a royal treasure nearby. You happen to know where this royal treasure is? Okay. He's got nothing further to say. Alright. Well, we got one more artifact to put on the wall here, and then our tavern is maxed out. There we go. 81 quality. Cool. Okay, so where would this thing be? I wonder if the chest near the new tavern. Oh. Okay. Oh, over here? Yep, apparently. Oh my, look at all this gold and I can't believe it. Elite wine, 200 years old. Thanks to all the gods, ancient and new. All my sufferings have been rewarded. 200 years old. Huh, can I taste it? Of course no, it belongs to King Jove, and that's me, so it belongs to me. But I'll graciously allow you to take the gold. You're so generous, Your Majesty. See you in the old cellar. Oh, life is so wonderful. Got 10 gold coins for that one. Okay, so I think that is everything with that DLC. I think that's all done now. So everything left is to do the main quest, I believe. So that would be Spirit Laser and all that stuff, which we need to get into the Northern Fort, and I believe we just have to. So I have progressed it a little bit off camera, and actually it's today's the day for the keeper here. I progressed it a little bit off camera, so like I gave him his gold book, and then he wanted a proof of aristocracy, which we already had. So I think we're good to just kind of roll with it here. Start the expedition. Let's do it. We have papers from the Royal University. We need to go to the old archaeological site. You may pass, but I'll have to let Lord Commander know you're here. Oh, there's no need. Brave soldier, let him sleep. We'll talk with him in the morning. Thank you both for helping me. Where can we find Wagner? He should be in the camp near the road. It looks like the soldiers are sleeping. Wagner. Oh, Miss Charm, you shouldn't see me like this. It's alright, I only see your inner beauty. Tss, be quiet. How can we get this cage open? I have some lockpicks. I had a pretty rough youth. Get him out of one of the crates. Wagner, what a beautiful name. Miss Charm, I have so many... There you are. You've ruined everything. My son should have been a glorious knight, and now we don't need them anymore. So he decided to become a writer. What a shame. You're the one who blew up the passage. It's all your fault. It wasn't my fault. We knew calculation after the Great Blast. I think our golden angle wasn't that accurate, so... Ah, excuses. I know that something's going on. First this creature, then your expedition. You're all traitors, and you're probably a witch. I'm with the Inquisition. I'm undercover. You can kill me if you want, but release my daughter. Father, I cannot leave without my... Father and this young man. I have connections at court. Can I just leave, please? Ah, the court. I'm the king's uncle. And I'm his son, Wagner. Oh, shut up, Element. Wagner is, of course, is a great disappointment, but this is too much even for him. I can prove it. I have birthmark just to the left of my tail. Should be somewhere around here under my fur. You know, I'm just going to kill you all. No bodies, no problem. But I can help with the bodies, Lord Commander. Oh, so it seems that this is the end. Forgive me, daughter. I cannot change what I did. But right now, you are everything to me. Father, this is the best day of my life. I found my father and my love. Wagner, let me kiss you. My son? Yes, father, it's me. You nearly killed your own child, but I forgive you. I have a deal to offer you. I'll become a knight, but you have to let everyone else go. Well, that sounds fair. As for you, old man, we're not done. But for now, all of you can go. Wagner, don't be sad. We'll be together soon. Here, take this necklace. I think it belongs to you. I bought it using my father's name. I wanted to make it a surprise. Everything seems to have ended up well. I don't know, my young friend. I think we still have a lot of problems. Wagner's alive and safe. Come on, father. I want you to show me where you live. And you, thank you for everything. Is there anything I could do for you? That necklace. I needed to get back home to my love. Seems like it's already helped me. I hope it helps you now, too. Here, take it. Oh, young man, I managed to get a golden angle for my old stuff after all. It's yours as we agreed. Thank you. You look like your mother. But I am as smart as you are. Alright, that's the last two pieces we needed. Alright. So, yeah. So just for completeness sake, I have gotten everything in this character, in this tree. Actually, let's use that. Dark violet paint. Yeah, so I crafted all the bags that I can think of. I think I got all the bags. We've got all the technology tree done in the alchemy tree. The theology tree is completely done. The book writing tree is completely done. The farming and nature tree is done. The smithing tree is done. The building tree is done. The cookery, I actually went and found the I bought the recipes from the cook at the refugee camp, and so that is now done. And spiritualism tree is done. So we're pretty much, as far as I can tell, unless there's secret stuff, we're pretty much like 99% done. I imagine it's hard to say 100% because I didn't do I didn't max out all of the stuff. And there's still a bunch of, I didn't max out the quality of the graveyard or max out the quality of the church or anything like that. So there's still, there's still hanging threads there. But I think it's about as close as it's going to be, because there's no real incentive to me doing that. I mean, and there's still a bunch of, there's still a couple achievements that I haven't gotten. I have not gotten the achievement for 3,000 blue, 3,000 blue points, which is interesting. I wonder if he's here at the lighthouse. No, is he just gone now for the rest of the day? I think he's just gone for the rest of the day. Which is interesting, because I got the achievement for 3,000 red and 3,000 green, but we never quite got the 3,000 blue, which is actually kind of funny, honestly, given everything else. But yeah, so a lot of what I cut out, was just running back and forth constantly just to get those artifacts. It was not anything. It was not anything worth the time or effort to show, because it was just like a lot of just back and forth. sometimes to the same 2 or 3 people over and over and over again. So you didn't miss anything particularly interesting there. And like I said, having the ability to replay them, just kind of, you've seen as much story as I saw, which is nice. So, to grab the other artifact here. I also did finish, you can see I have another golden apple. I finished the dungeon. There was nothing particularly interesting there. I mean, I finished, we had gotten all the way down to floor 14. I finished the rest of floor 14 and floor 15, and that was that. Got the achievement for completely killing everything in the dungeon. So again, nothing particularly crazy there. So that was good. And I think that's pretty much everything, right? Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. All right, well, we can go activate the portal up on Witch Hill. Complete the laser, and then that'll finish the story at like all the story beats that I know of. There might be like I said, there might be like secret stuff that I never uncovered, but you know, craft barrel. Everything is ready, but what's next? How do you turn the portal on? So you're going to leave? I need to go back to my love. No, I'm really sad now. I'll miss you. Me too. Sad. This portal isn't just for traveling. It can make your heart's desire come true. But be careful what you say. We definitely don't need another great blast. Anyway, it's not working. Hi, friend. We've come to say goodbye. How'd you know? Well, we've been banned from the town. 2 brothers, one in the royal court, the other's a high cleric. That sort of thing looks suspicious to the royal council. We went to the tavern, and then Lawrence had a feeling in his stomach that you were here. But I did manage to excommunicate half the town before we left. Now the only official church is the church beside the graveyard. And you can take the church and garden if you want. The symbols are starting to shine. Dita? Harvard? We barely managed to escape the town. The Lord Commander used all his influence to slander us. To be honest, it wasn't hard to find something to pin on us. The town is quite a mess these days. The dead rise! Lord Inquisitor is accused of being the leader of a dark cult. It is a terrible time. Bishop has excommunicated the town. They were asking for it. We're going to hide in the lighthouse for a while. Maybe we'll be able to get in touch with Wagner somehow. I told you he'd be here. I see you're planning on leaving us, my friend. Yes, Monsignor. This is bad, very bad. The curse is only gaining the momentum. We can't stop it. We may be too late. I should feel great about it, but I'm not. We're going to settle here and rebuild our old house. This place is sacred and protected from the curse. Still, we'll be facing an amazing time. Everything will change. I'll pray for our safety. It works, at last. My wish came true. I'll be with my love. Switched on the portal. Are you sure you want to leave? Sweetheart. My love. There you go. So it brought her to him instead of him to her. We'll use your handkerchief. It's the only thing we have from our world. Maybe the machine will show us what really happened. I still don't understand, my love. I hope so much that you'd be able to tell me everything. Is this another world? Is it an illusion? Or is it life after death? But since you remember nothing, you must take this final chance to learn the truth. 23.6. Huh? What happened? Where is everything? Calm down. You've merely turned a page in your life. A whole new chapter awaits you ahead. 2 chapters, actually. Let's sort the wheat from the chaff. What? What just happened? Merely a safeguard against possible failure. What the hell? Tell me right now. Who are you? And what's going on here? Well, see if you can figure it out, my overly aggressive friend. The town awaits you. I don't understand. And you won't need to. On the count of 3, you'll forget everything. 3. What happened? Where is everything? Calm down. You've merely turned a page in your life. A whole new chapter awaits you ahead. I need to go home. Can I go home? There's always a way to get home. Let me see. Your new home is a graveyard. Does that mean I'm dead? It means you're a graveyard keeper now. Okay, friends. Well, that was Graveyard Keeper. Let's get a little recording here going. Exclamation, everybody. And welcome to my final thoughts here on Graveyard Keeper. Just finished the game. I had, when I started the stream, I had 72 hours into it. On Steam, and this is about 45 minutes, so we're probably about 73 hours of playtime in it. Most of that I've done like kind of off camera because it was just a lot of grinding. If you're wondering what this game is like, it's a giant grind. There's a lot of stuff to do, and a lot of that grind is not particularly fun or interesting. Mostly around the farming. Trying to get gold star stuff takes a lot of stop and wait, plant stuff and wait. And then also just progressing the storylines often requires you to just kind of wait for a week in game for things to progress. A lot of the story as well, as you're trying to unlock it, if you focus on the story, it's designed to make you jump through a bunch of hoops to the point where it's hard to, like, unless you're zooming through it, it's really hard to actually even get various things in one day, in one in-game day done, because some characters are only available at night, some are only available on certain parts of the week, and so on and so forth. And the game's day-night cycle goes really fast to the point where it ends up like, if you, more often than not, I ended up in a spot where I was just about to go talk to somebody, to an NPC, and it just hits that point where they'll it's nighttime and they're no longer going to talk to you. They start walking away. You can't stop them. You can't talk to them. They're just done, and you have to wait an entire week again for it to happen. So that could be really, really frustrating. And it shows in the achievements, where I was getting a lot of rare achievements that were just story-based achievements, meaning I got to DLC stuff that was it's been out there for years. Like, this game is like from 2018, and no one has really gotten that far, right? So I think that, all that said, the art is pretty good. I like the art style. The music is also very good. I particularly like the dungeon music was really fantastic. The story is decent. They have a tendency to do a lot of cliffhangers, which is fine. But there is a lot of surprising amount of like sentence structure problems. A lot of just missing words, missing prepositions, stuff like that. It feels like the English in the game was not well proofread at the end of it. At the end of because there's just like some sentences just didn't make any sense. That being said, there was also a lot of humor, kind of dark humor as well in it, which is fine. You know, it works. It wasn't too terrible or problematic. And I think the story itself is actually like, I think the general mechanics of the game, like the story and the building and stuff like that, I think was really was good. I think there's just a ton of frustration around like the building and stuff. Like for a game like this, you would expect a certain level of customization and things, and you don't really get that here, especially when it comes to some of the machines and stuff that you build along the way. And even something as simple as just like storage racks and things like that. Like some things can be rotated, some things can't be rotated, some things can only be rotated east and west and not north and south. You know, it's and then a lot of things a lot of the machines are so big they only fit in one particular area. If you need to move things around, you can't. You have to delete the thing and then you have to rebuild it. And when you remove something, you don't always get all the materials that you used back. So sometimes you remove something and then you're going to have to remake some of the materials to put it back again. And it was very frustrating from like a building and, you know, customization stuff. The game, there's a lot of stuff in it that, like, you know, there's a whole alchemy thing, whole alchemy tree and all that stuff, and it looks like from the surface that the game wants you to experiment with things. However, the price of failure is so steep, meaning that like if you fail to make something, there's so many different ingredients that can be combined at once, and if you fail to make something, you get something that is just unusable. And a lot of times just farming those materials takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, and it just kind of gets to a point where you're basically forced to use the wiki for the game. Not just for the crafting recipes, like the alchemy recipes and stuff, but also sometimes you're forced to use a wiki just to figure out how to progress the story sometimes, because sometimes you have to talk to the same person again that you thought the conversation was over, and you got to talk to them again. Sometimes you got to talk to someone that the game didn't even tell you needed to talk to because it didn't really explain it too well. So it's very much a wiki game. And the wiki for the game is okay, but also very frustrating to navigate, because a lot of times you search for something and it's not, if you don't search for the exact thing the game calls it, you won't find the page. Or if you do search for the exact thing the game calls it, sometimes you won't find the page either, because the page was written back when the game was like in early access and they called it something else, you know. And it's just it could be there's very much a lot of frustration around the game. So in various aspects of it. So I would say, as far as like, would I recommend this game? I would absolutely 100% recommend this game. I think this game is very good. But, and here's the big but, buying this game, you have to have an understanding that you probably will not finish this game. I think most people who buy this game just simply don't finish it, and that seems to pan out based on the achievements percentages as well. When you go look at the global achievements on Steam and stuff, and how many have got them, it's just, it's one of those things where it can be very fun and very entertaining in a short burst. But, and I had the same problem where I played the game for a couple hours and I put it aside. And then I came back to it and I started a new game and played for a couple hours and put it aside. It's very, the hook is definitely there. And when you first get started in a game, especially when you have a lot of different things to do, it gets very, it can be very engaging. But once that wall of grind hits you, and it hits you right around, I would say, 5 or 6 hours in, that's when it gets really difficult to like continue with the game. I continued just out of spite because I wanted to have a full playthrough of it, because I've tried a couple times to do it and I couldn't. And that's what kind of kept me going. And the story I thought was decent enough. Like, it's not Shakespearean sonnet by any stretch of the imagination, but it was decent enough story and had some interesting stuff and interesting interactions. But yeah, I would say I would definitely recommend this game at any price. If you understand that you're probably not going to finish it. You're probably going to play it for a couple hours, get your fill of it, and then just kind of uninstall it and move on. And I think that's fair, because I think, right now, I think the game is like $20 right now. The DLCs, I don't know what they cost, but the game does go on sale quite often, and just recently it was free. They have announced Graveyard Keeper 2, which I'm hoping beyond hope is going to kind of introduce back in a whole bunch of quality of life stuff. Like, I would recommend, like, if you do decide you want to play this game, go on Nexus Mods and mod it, because the modding community has put a lot of quality of life back into the game, because a lot of the menus are difficult to navigate, frustrating to navigate. If you're on PC and you're using the scroll wheel, scroll through menus, sometimes it scrolls too far. You can't, some menus you can drag and drop, some you can't. It's the quest log is a mess, because you have to look for the individual people, so you have to scroll up and down, you have to drag up and down to scroll it. So there's a mod that I was using that actually brings it into a little segment on the screen, and that actually gives you an arrow pointing to the person. Yeah, I would definitely recommend you go and mod this game. This is not a game to be played in its vanilla form, because it lacks a lot of quality of life stuff. But that being said, like I said, I would recommend it, but again, keep in mind that you're going to need to probably want to mod it, and you're probably not going to finish it. Just play it for a couple hours, get your fill of it, and it'll be good. So that's my thoughts on Graveyard Keeper. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, friends. So that wraps up Graveyard Keeper. So let's move on to the next thing here. So we've finally finished Graveyard Keeper. 73.2 hours, 106 out of 125 achievements. So we've 99% of it, I would say. All right, we're going to pop on back over to Tides of Tomorrow, but I've got to set up. Why do I have this open still? Oh, that's right. Okay, I know why that is open. But we're going to pop on over to that, but I need to get the stream set up here. So I already have a playlist and stuff for Tides of Tomorrow. So for those of you on the YouTubes, I'm going to stop this stream and I'm going to start a new stream that for Tides of Tomorrow. So hopefully see you over there. Okay, so look at that. Let's